Good evening, everybody, esteemed guests, students, and all supporters of Darden and the UVA community. It's great to be back here in Charlottesville on this beautiful day, and I'd like to celebrate a momentous occasion with you. The landscape of our Darden Goodwin family grounds has always reflected our aspirations, and tonight we celebrate a dream taking root. The LaCross Botanical Gardens, and more importantly, the vision of an inclusive community space where every individual, whether from Darden, UVA, or Charlottesville, feels connected. As it turns out, Thomas Jefferson had envisioned a botanical garden at UVA in the space now known as Nameless Field, over by the tennis courts and below Alderman Library, and he was working on a design for it when he died. The idea was that it would add to the educational experience and increase the education around botany, a space meant for knowledge, exploration, and connection. That vision lay dormant for almost 2 centuries. As a lot of you know that may have visited Monticello, he was an avid horticulturalist, and Monticello still has a seed bank and maintains the cultivars he planted from all over the world. 53 different species of trees and shrubs that we have here in the gardens were selected from his collection. And today, as we unveil this magnificent garden, we honor not only Mr. Jefferson's dream, but also recognize the visionaries who made it possible. In that light, our heartfelt gratitude goes to David M. LaCross from the class of 1978 and Kathleen O. LaCross. Dave was a pioneering entrepreneur with roots at Bank of America and the founder of Risk Management Technologies, alongside his wife Kathy, who was an alumna of the UVA College of Arts and Sciences, and they strongly have supported Darden and the university. Their immense contributions from this beautiful garden to the David M. LaCross Professorship that's evolving into the Dean's Chair are going to help to power Darden's future trajectory. At this juncture, I would like to extend a warm welcome and heartfelt acknowledgement to Kathy's family who are with us here tonight. It's an honor to have Tommy O'Day, Tim O'Day and his wife Debbie, Bonnie Roth and her husband Rick, Molly Eklund, and Patty Bonnet and her husband Kevin among us. Your presence means a lot and it greatly enriches this very special occasion, so thank you for coming. A lot of people ask me, what was this place before? And the truth of the matter is that it was a drainage ditch. That's the absolute truth. And now we have this. And each corner of this beautiful botanical garden, each named space represents a different story, a dream, and it is my hope that these gardens will just make people happy. The botanical gardens are broken down into thematic gardens that celebrate our Piedmont Valley region and also the global nature of Darden and UVA. From the beginning, it has been designed for sustainability, education, nature, and human well-being, consistent with Darden's #1 ranking in the world in the Financial Times for carbon footprint. The ecological benefit of this project is clear, and there have already been great sightings of blue heron, red-tailed hawks, songbirds, trees and bullfrogs, and many insects and bees. And our golden retriever, Lonnie, has also chased a deer through the botanical gardens. So I know there are wild animals and mammals here as well. She almost blew my shoulder out because she was on a leash. I want to share with you a few fun facts about what has transpired here. We have planted or are planting 114,385 plants here. Of these, there are 8,250 trees and shrubs, representing over 200 different species of trees and shrubs. Almost 11 acres of land have been landscaped. 4,800 cubic yards of topsoil moved here, or to translate that, that's about 175 huge dump trucks of dirt And we also brought in 253 large boulders that weighed up to 7 tons. So from the educational spaces to the pond, the bridges, the vast array of trees and shrubs, some reminiscent of the Monticello cultivars, we owe a debt of gratitude to each and every donor who has made this possible. Tonight, as you explore around and walk around, you'll find spotlights and uplighting accentuating signage and the glow of bistro lighting adorning our Camellia Promenade here and the ballroom terrace. Now let me talk just a little bit about a couple of the spaces. Right here we're on the Camellia Promenade, generously donated to us by the Altec Steislinger Family Foundation. The outdoor classroom amphitheater over here was made possible by the class of 1987, and we teach outdoor classes. We have music over there, beautiful place to gather. The connection bridge, which connects this beautiful botanical garden up to Darden, is a vision brought to Darden by Steve Voorhees and Celia Voorhees, who made that possible. The Thomas Jefferson Garden, which is just the other side of the conference facility, near the Oak Boardroom, reflects Jefferson's love of horticulture and natural beauty and was a gift of TEP alumni Don Morell and his wife Lauren. They've also supported the restored stream that will eventually go from here all the way to the back. That's something still being finished up. Then we have the Carl Mason footbridge just behind me with its beautiful stone facade. It's a focal point of the gardens, and it was a gift of the Morris S. Smith Foundation and trustees Sterling Larry and May Franklin. It symbolizes the connection between the law school and Darden, which never were connected this way. Some faculty used to drive between the two schools. Now you can actually walk. So that's a beautiful gift as well. And the rotating aluminum and stainless steel sculpture on the other side of the pond is called Moving Forward by New York kinetic sculptor Merrill Teradash. And it's designed to make use of wind and light and was donated by David Kelso and Sarah Kelso. As you move along, you'll also come up over by the Smith Hall across the Japanese garden that has been supported by Charlie Duffy of the class of 1987, the Chinese garden right here, proximate, that was supported by Jimmy Wei, class of 2002, and Hans Jan, MBA, class of 2010. The alluring viburnum garden, the orangerie garden up there, thanks to the Melville Foundation. The nostalgic prehistoric plants garden, we have one of those too. The fragrant magnolia garden, the tranquil waterfall, and also the fern glade. All of these species form the heart of the LaCross Botanical Gardens. Now, what's the difference between an arboretum and a botanical garden? Actually, we have both in the same space, and the arboretum represents the trees that are here, and we'll be labeling them all eventually with signage, and that's been supported by the Tahia family from Indonesia, George and Laurel Tahia. And Dick and Barbara Crawford have made an important gift that will allow us to maintain this arboretum and keep it in good shape forever. So they made a beautiful gift for that. So I just want to thank all of them and all the others that have supported this vision. Let's give them a round of applause. As you go through, notice there's different benches, places you can sit down, footpaths, benches, and each of them are thanks to different donors that have helped us out. And beyond there, the lower gardens await with even more stories and secrets, and they connect to the Ravenna Trail, which is at the back. So this also connects all the way through the Ravenna Trail system in Charlottesville. And we're setting it up so that you can use QR codes and use geospatial location to see where you are and what kind of trees and shrubs we have. And we also have inside of it a faculty forest. And the faculty forest is a living testament to the indelible marks left by those such as Professors Emeriti C. Ray Smith and Bob Brunner, and their dedication and service to Darden are immortalized here. Yet amid all these legacies, we also find spaces of reflection and remembrance. And in collaboration with the family of Vidhi Agarwal, an incoming first-year student of this year's class in the residential full-time MBA program, She tragically passed away before commencement could begin, before the beginning of the school year. We're also dedicating a tree in her honor, so Darden will remember her forever. And that tree serves as a beacon of comfort and memory, standing tall in the honor of her spirit, because we know she wanted to be at Darden, so we'll remember her forever. So the full breadth of our appreciation is so vast. I'm so grateful for everybody, and we look forward to celebrating and acknowledging all the generous donors and to the Arboretum and Botanical Gardens this spring. And for those who look ahead, on Arbor Day, Friday, April 26th, we're going to celebrate that along with Reunion Weekend, where we'll go into all the trees and shrubs. This garden also symbolizes more than just trees, ponds, and bridges. It embodies Darden's spirit of growth, learning, and community. And for me, this personally is a space that's a testament to our collective commitment to sustainability, knowledge sharing, and relationships and connections with each other. And I'm eager to hear Professor Tim Beardsley's insights, who's going to speak in a second. He's an ideal voice to articulate the profound importance of such a space in our community. But before I conclude, let me once again thank all the donors, and especially special gratitude to Dave and Kathy LaCross for trusting and investing in this vision and making it all come to life. With its pulsating energy, I really do hope that this garden will serve as a beacon of knowledge, a haven for relaxation, and a space for inspiration for future generations of Darden people to come.